This is Joey Davidson, Senior Editor at TechnoBuffalo.com, and I'm here with a playthrough of Journey. So Journey is a unique game. It's from That Game Company. They're the same folks that brought the PlayStation Network, Flower, and Flow. Their games in general are unique. They kind of challenge what's consistently thought as gaming or experience. So this title checks in at around 2 to 3 hours. I played through it once, and that's what's going to allow me to do what I do halfway through this playthrough here. And you'll see what I'm talking about when I get there. But I'm going to do this playthrough a little bit differently. I'm not going to narrate the entire time or talk to you guys about the game, because the game it speaks for itself. I actually really wound up liking this game a lot, probably a lot more than I even thought I was. Essentially, and as you're seeing unfold on the screen here, you're dropped in a desert, and you're presented with a destination. That's a mountain in the distance. And that's it. You're just told to go. The game gives subtle cues, obviously, as to where you should be going and how you should be proceeding, and it kind of teaches you as you go along, but it doesn't beat you over the head with instruction. I mean, what you just saw there, the controller on screen, that's pretty much the most instruction you're going to get. It does have cutscenes, but there's no dialogue. You're not beat over the head with narrative. But there is a story here, and I really won't get into the story at all of this game, because it's probably, aside from the aesthetics and the way it's played, the story is probably one of the best parts of the title, and that's something I certainly did not expect. So as I descend from this mountain, you're going to see, or this dune, you're going to see the title of the game, obviously, and then you're going to see me kind of explore the desert and head to this big open circle area. So in that circle area, typically, that's where you just proceed to your next step in the journey, but since I completed the game, that's the chapter selection hub. So you're going to see me kind of stand there and go off to the left and go into a room. I'm actually picking my favorite space in this game. I just wanted to show you guys what that's like. And when you actually get to that level, that area that I'm going to take us to, something special is going to happen. But I'll tell you about that when we get there. For now, just enjoy a little bit of the aesthetics of Journey. Also, keep in mind that we did an interview with Austin Wintry, the game's composer. So the music you're hearing in the background, we actually have an article on TechnoBuffalo.com. It was an exclusive interview we did several months back, and I'll get the guys when they post this to YouTube to pop that link in the video description, so it should be below right now. If it's not, I don't know what I'm going to do. So stay tuned, watch the playthrough of Journey, and I'll be back once we get halfway through. Okay, so here we go. This is the level selection that I was talking about at the beginning of the playthrough. So, and again, this is probably one of my favorite parts of the entire game. It's absolutely gorgeous, and towards the end especially, which I probably won't be talking over that portion, but you'll know what I mean when you see it. But this is the special thing that I was talking about, and we're about to get to it. But in Journey, the multiplayer is handled probably unlike any other game I've ever played. There is a multiplayer component. You can play with 2 players at once, but you'll never know the other person's username, and you won't be able to speak with them through a microphone. It sounds weird, I guess, and if you're used to communicating in those traditional ways, obviously, as we all are, it might seem almost like a turnoff at first, but it's totally not. The way that the game is played, it actually works. And we don't see the other player yet. When I go through a big jump, you'll see him. Not this big jump, a different big jump. But the way that we communicate once we realize that we're together in a space is really unique. We'll wind up seeing each other and then using that pulse. You get that pulse by hitting the circle button. When we see each other, we'll start to work together and kind of move together in the same space, and it's really unique. I've never actually had anything quite like it, and this is actually the first time that I ever bumped into someone was when I was recording this playthrough. Not very many people have the game right now, I guess. PlayStation Plus subscribers, and those with the review copy. When I was reviewing it, I didn't really see anyone at all. It was pretty disappointing, but you see him down there, you see the shimmering scarf, and you'll see him start to pulse. You see those pulses? That's him. Once he sees me and once we realize, and I assume it's a he, maybe it's a she, I don't know. Once we realize who's who, we'll start to play together. So you'll see how it works. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm also going to leave this playthrough there. I'm just going to kind of, like I said, let the game speak for itself. It should wrap up after we drop into a dark room, so don't be caught off guard by the end when it comes. This is Journey for the PlayStation 3. It's available right now if you're a PlayStation Plus subscriber. I believe it goes on sale next week for normal PSN users. It should be $15. It's, again, 2-3 hours. That may sound weird, but it's not. I've been able to play through this thing multiple times. Even after recording this gameplay footage, I managed to play through it again with the guy that you see me rolling with right now. It's enjoyable and it's well worth the money. So check out Journey if you guys have a chance, and I hope you enjoyed this playthrough. We intend to bring you more and more as more interesting games come out and games that we think are worth your time. Alright guys, take care.